Well, today's April 2nd, 2013. We're going to try to do something a little bit different for the table in our 21 RD Sunrader. As probably a lot of people know, the way it works now is you got those two holes in the floor, and you got two of these posts, and the table fits obviously on top. Now I've already cut the table down, so it's only about half as long. What I want to do is cut the poles in two and put like a an easy load, kind of almost a funnel on the bottom one that'll remain in the floor, and on both of them. And so that way you just lift it up, push it back a little bit, and drop it right into place so that the poles, now cut in half, will be side by side. Okay, so I onward with my adjusting the table on the Sunrader kind of project. I found a pipe to go that fits around the outside of the the outside of the post that holds the table. And what I want to do is cut down some slots so I can bend this thing back so that I can create kind of a funnel, so that when I try to put it in, I don't have to get it exactly in. I can get it on the funnel and this thing will just... So there's no going back now. By the way, Harbor Freight mainly has cheap tools, but some of them work fairly well. Like this little portable bandsaw thing. Now the blades that they sell aren't any good, so I had to buy a couple of decent blades for it, but it cuts really well. And I also have one of those metal cutting bandsaws, those freestanding things. It's out on the side of my shop here, and that's what I cut these things with. And it also cuts very well, so with the right blade. Here you can see that I notched these things. Now they're not exact, but I don't think they need to be exact. They just need to kind of scoop up the end of the pole and put it in place, so they're good enough for me. Well, we got them cut. And I also put a hose clamp on that thing to prevent this from sliding down any further. And it looks like it's going to work fairly well. I had to put tape around it to make up for a little bit of the ID on that larger pipe. But it looks like the little funnel thing is going to work fine. And the reason I had to cut this out is because the pipe comes so close to it when it's sitting down on the ground that I didn't want to have fingers on it. So the next picture will be this thing installed in the RV, and a little demonstration, take out and put in. We got the table done, and it's I have it in the modified supports, and it's very, very strong here. And I'll show you how it breaks down, because maybe you want to do the same thing to your Sunrader. You can see the bottom half of the pole down there. And the way it breaks down is very simple. It just comes right up, goes right back, and settles right in. And that's plenty strong, because I made the legs on this table just long enough so that they hit the bottom. And then it's nothing with those funnels in there to get them squared away and to get the table secure again. So might be something you want to try.